Good morning, student. I am your Stephen sir from ICRA English Medium. Today I am going to teach you subject English Standard 12th, and today I am going to teach you a poem, A Thing of Beauty. About the poem, John Keats was born in London in the year 1795 and died in Rome in 1821. At the young age of 25, due to illness, he is a romantic poet and his poetry is characterized by sensual imaginary in his most popular work, which is a series of odes, a lyrical poem which is meant for a particular subject. Today, his poems are one of the most sought after creations of English literature. The above given poetry is an excerpt from his poem, A Thing of Beauty. So background of the poem A Thing of Beauty, based on Greek mythology about a shepherd named Endymion, his quest for his love Diana, and how in his quest he falls in love with an earthly maiden who later turns out to a Diana herself. So now let me summarize about this poem. A Thing of Beauty is a poem taken from the poem titled Endymion, a poetic romance written by the famous poet John Keats. The poet says that a beauty thing is a source of endless joy. It has eternal beauty which never fade away. A beauty thing is like a shady shelter which gives us a sleep full of sweet dreams, good health and relaxation. Now I will just try to explain you the stanza. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and asleep, full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. So how many lines did I completed? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 lines. So I will explain you this 5 line. So bower means what? What is the meaning of bower? B-O-W-E-R. Bower means a shady tree. Bower means a shady tree. If I want to highlight it for you, bower means a shady tree. A shady place under the tree. The poet says that beauty stays forever, it never fades away. In the first 2 lines, a thing of beauty is a joy forever, its loveliness increase, it will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and sleep. So here he is trying to say that the ब्यूटी स्टे फॉर एवर, इट नेवर फेड अवे. फेड यानी धुंधला हो जाना. रादर इट इंक्रीजेस विद द पासिंग टाइम. जो खूबसूरती है वो जब टाइम बीतता रहता है उसके हिसाब से वो इंक्रीज होते जाता है. द परसेप्शन ऑफ द पोएट regarding beauty is that it never goes off with the passing time, rather it beautifies more and more. खूबसूरती जो है वो वक्त के साथ बढ़ते जाती है. फॉर द पोएट ब्यूटी इज लाइक अ ब्यूटी शेडी ट्री अंडर हुज शेड ऑल द क्रीचर्स कैन स्लीप पीसफुली एंड एंजॉय गुड हेल्थ. Okay, now moving ahead. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a fowler, a flowery band to bind us the earth, spite of despondence of inhuman dart, of noble nature, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and or darkened away, made for our searching, yes, in spite of all, some shapes of beauty moves away the pall, moves away the pall from our dark spirit. So, till where I have read this line, spirit. Okay, so what is the meaning of morrow? MORROW. Morrow means the following day, आने वाला कल. मोरो मीन्स फॉलोइंग डे, आने वाला कल. एंड व्रेथिंग का मीनिंग होता है साउंड, सराउंड, एनरिकल. डिस्पोंडेस का मतलब होता है डिप्रेस्ड. ग्लूमी का मतलब होता है सैड. The poet says that every day it is the beauty which fills us with the spirit to live. It is the beauty which builds the desire in us to live, though there are sad moments and cruel people around us. So here the poet wants to say that without beauty the earth will be full of cruel people, sad and gloomy moments. It is the beauty which is created by God, which helps us to remove the sadness from our heart. Now moving on. Such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep, and such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling covert make gains the hot season, the mid forest break. So here the mid forest break. So here boon means blessing. Rills means a small stream, behta hua nadi. Break means a process to slow down. Here the poet describes the beauty things which are present on earth. These are the sun, moon, tree, flowers, daffodils. Daffodils means it's a plant, flower, daffodil. And are the rivers. Poet says that all these things are like a blessing bestowed on all the creatures by earth. He further described that the tree provide us with their shade, flowers with their beauty, and rivers with their coolness during the hot summer. All of these are the beauties of nature which are like a boon for us. We have imagined for the mighty deed all lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heaven's brink. So here, grandeur means high rank or socially important. Mighty means enormous. एंड इमोटल मीन्स नेवर डाइंग, मतलब कभी भी नहीं मरेगा. ब्रिंक मीन्स एज, एज यानी कि एक किनारा. द पोएट फर्दर कैरीज ऑन विद द डिस्क्रिप्शन of the more beautiful things present on earth, such as the beautiful musk rose, which have such a nice fragrance. Then he described the tale of the mighty warrior who laid their lives for their countries or for humanity. He says that these beauty things are the gift of God for all of us. They are like a nectar. They are like a nectar given by God to us, and these are those beauties which are immortal and give us a reason to live on this earth despite having so much sorrow in our life. So this was the explanation of this chapter. Thank you so much.